How's it going, legends? I've been getting some comments on how I get tones for videos like the easy death metal patterns. So I thought, let's make a vid about it and go over some of my thoughts and ideas. So what I'm going to do is just use a plug-in, which is the same thing as real amps when you're doing this type of recording thing, and that way you get to see the control panel, all the dials nice and up close, than trying to have to put a camera on these. It's going to have the same low, mids, highs, gains, master volume, presence, depth. So we're going to just use the Sano, open up the Sano interface and check it out. So what we got here, we got your classic bass, middle, treble, presence and depth. Depth can also be called resonance. The overdrive is gain on Soldano, so if you have an amp gain, that's just the saturation. Presence and depth would say this is like low end depth, and then presence is like a mid sort of high end, more sizzle to it. But what I like to do is always start off with just my amp, all the settings at what I call 12 o'clock, which is if you're looking at a clock face, just set it up like that and you're good to go. So let's just have a listen and then we'll discuss more. So as you can hear from that, still an awesome sounding tone. I find that just putting it 12 o'clock, you don't have to get too crazy with settings. I think people get a bit too carried away sometimes, and you've got to understand that guitar is a mid-range instrument. Cranking up the low end and the depth is awesome when you're just in a room by yourself like this, but when you're in a band setting, these are different factors, but we'll just cover the way I set it up when I'm doing the vids. So pretty much how I've got this set, I'd almost leave that, but I do like to do a little bit of tweaking. First thing we're going to talk about is a boost pedal. So let's open that interface again and have a look. So you got your boost pedal. Now this could be, you know, a TS-808 from Ibanez TS9, a Maxon 808. There's a lot of pedals out here, but I'd say the TS-808 and TS9 are the two classics for metal, the green pedals. And this is what's called a clean boost setting. You have the drive at 0, you got the level maxed tone. I like to just have it around 2 o'clock. And we'll light it up and we'll turn it on and off, and you'll be able to hear what this sounds like. So as you can hear from that, when you introduce the boost, it's like it tightens it up, but it adds a bit more, would say treble into it, and that's when we can start going, okay, it's taken away a bit of that low end, now we can start to add some low end in. So I'll go back over to the amp setting, and now I'm going to increase a bit of bass. I'm going to crack up the depth a bit. Just double check, I've still got the boost running. And now we're just going to bring back a bit of that low end into it. So we've got this. So you can hear bringing a bit more low end starts to fatten it up a bit. I'm probably going to now just increase a bit more of that low end and add in some mids and the presence, give it a bit more sizzle. And you slowly start cranking these ones up. So let's hear what that one sounds like. So just minor tweaks really fattens up the sound. You got that low end, you got the depth, the presence of mids, bit more of that high end. The boost pedals more like compressed, helps with tremolo pick and harmonics. So let's have some fun and light up some riffs. So there you have it. Light it up, have some fun. If you like this vid, I'd appreciate a comment, a like, a sub. You know how this whole thing works. Let the YouTube overlords know that you want to support the channel. Until next time, take care of yourself. Keep smashing out the riffs on the instrument we love. And I'll see you in the next one. Catch us later.